Today I'm going to provide you with some push-up variations for a stronger push-up. Now I know that we all go down to our knees, many of us go down to our knees, and we just can't seem to get to where we can get up onto our toes, and we're just really struggling to get to where we're stronger in our upper body. So today I want to provide you with some variations to help you start to get stronger so that you're able to go up onto your toes. So the first one is going to be on an incline. And it doesn't matter how high the incline is, it can be a wall to begin with. So you can be at the wall and then you go to a high like bar top countertop or a table, and then you start to progressively go lower. Things you want to focus on when you are doing a push-up is you want to make sure that you're in this like solid plank position. You are squeezing your glutes slightly so that your back is not swaying, okay? So we want to think about tucking our tailbone underneath us, squeezing those glutes so that we're in a strong position. The other thing I see a lot of people do is they sink into their shoulders. So what I want you to do is I want you to think like you're pushing away from that countertop, that wall, the ground, whatever. Push away so that your scapula, your shoulder blades can start to push out. They're rounding out to the side. So we're going to go through a full movement pattern with our shoulders going in and then out. A protraction and retraction of the shoulder blades, if you care. So from here, we're going to go down and then we're going to come back up. Now, if you are on the wall, or if you're even on the incline, and it's too easy, a couple things that you can do is do little hold at the bottoms. So you'll go down, you're going to hold 1, 2, and then push up. Therefore, you're having to build strength. You can go for a count of 3, you can go for a count of 4, and then push up. Make sure when you're pushing back up, you don't sink into your shoulders. I want you to push like you're pushing away from the floor. And I'm even going to say, I don't mind if you round that upper back just a teeny bit, okay? So that is the first push-up that I recommend you start with. The next one, if that is not comfortable and you want to be down here on your knees, I want to show you a couple things that you can do to kind of make it a little bit more difficult, more intense. So what we are going to do from here is we need to first make sure that our shoulders are directly over top of our wrists. So you're going to want to get in this position, hands and knees position. The other thing that I like to do is pay attention to where my hand placement is. So first option would be directly underneath your shoulders. That's going to be more of a tricep push-up. For women, that is a really difficult push-up to do. So I don't recommend starting with that, okay? The other thing that I see a lot of women do is you go nice and wide. And those elbows are going to flare out to the side, okay? I am guilty of this as well at times. Our chest is a little bit stronger than our arms, but we need to get more into this position where we're just a little bit further apart than our shoulders, okay? So we're going to go hands a little bit further apart than our shoulders, and our elbows are going to go back at a 45-degree angle. The other thing I want you to pay attention to, so we're not here going down, right? We're going to drop our hips forward. Most people turn their toes under to make it a little bit difficult. Drop those toes down. And then you're going to go down and up, okay? So that is next level. You are getting closer to a real push-up just by dropping those toes down. You don't have as much leverage anymore. So that is the next one. Then what you're going to do is a slow down and a hold at the bottom. Don't even worry about getting up yet, okay? So we're going to go here, and you can be on your toes or you can be on your knees. But if you're on your knees, tuck those toes underneath, okay? We're going to go slow down. Go as slow as you can. Go as slow as you can. Hold that core nice and tight. Squeeze those glutes. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And then when you're done, drop it down and then just come back up. Don't worry about so much the coming back up or anything. I'm not looking for form at that point. So just nice, slow, 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 down until you can't hold it anymore, okay? So that is another one. That's going to help you build strength. So once you get really good at that and you can hold really well, then we got to start working on the push back up. So this is a hand release push-up. And this one is going to be where we're going to go all the way down. Go slow, 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 all the way down. Release the hands, then bring them back. And when we come back up, here's where I see what happens. A lot of people lift their chest up and then push, but that's not a push-up. You've got to keep that body nice and straight, and you've got to push up. So that would be the next thing to start to practice, is your push up off the mat, making sure that your body stays straight. And I always recommend to people, tape yourself, video yourself so that you can see what you look like. And you'll see, if your chest is coming up before your hips, you're doing it wrong and you will not get stronger. You've got to get those chest and the hips coming up together. And if you think lead with the hips when you're on the floor, that will usually help. Most people can't get their hips all the way up before their chest. So that's an option. Then once you get good at both of those, then start playing with your timing. Go maybe 3 slow down and then a big fast press up. So you go 1, 2, 3. That was not a fast push-up, was it? Okay, so maybe you go down fast, 1, and then you come up 1, 2, 3. Or maybe you go down for 2, up for 2, down, 2, up, 2. Play with the counts. That is going to change your push-ups as well and will allow you to get stronger. And then the last one is a staggered stance. So I'm going to take one arm, I'm going to place it here, and I'm going to place one arm up on top. And it's going to make me work into this arm a little bit more. So I'm going to go down and up and down and up. And then you're going to switch sides and do down and up again. And what the staggered stance is requiring you to do is not cheat. So when we go into a regular push-up, you might feel really strong, but you might be leaning into one side more. When you do staggered stance, it requires that bottom hand to push more. So therefore, you're getting even strengthening on both sides. That will help, in turn, strengthen you for that push-up again. So I hope this information was helpful. Make sure to leave a comment down below if you have any questions or if there's anything you want to see more from me. You want to make sure to like and subscribe as well so that you continue to receive this information in your inbox. And if you need anything more from me, feel free to go to formfitonline.com and I'm there as well. Bye.